Happy Halloween, motherfuckers! Monster Bash. It's a thing, it's hosted every year on Halloween, where a bunch of really talented creators draw these weird little art cards, and then a bunch of people draw 6 of those art cards. When I say draw, I'm not talking about draw like I was talking about draw when I first said the word draw. I'm talking about draw as in they draw the cards, rather than they draw something, like a picture of something on it. A bunch of people make a bunch of different cards with different art on them. Then the community picks up 6 cards from the pile that those artists made. And then you're supposed to make a monster based on those 6 cards that you picked up. And that's what I'm gonna do. It's a Halloween special. I figured I needed to do something spooky since my channel is very much a monster channel. We do have Gavin, not Gatlin, but... So while you can actually print out your Monster Bash cards, I don't want to use that much ink because there's like hundreds of these things. Because they made like this little website, it's got a video. You just pause it. The ones you pause on, those are your 6 cards. Ooh, turtle face. I like turtle face. I don't know why they gave the turtle tits though. I don't really know what that is, but you know what? This might be just a texture card. Like we give it a kind of scaly checkerboard texture. I like that. I can deal with that. Wood. I love wood monsters. Monsters made of wood. Creatures of the forest. That's cool. Or it could be something hypno-y, like a hypnosis monster. Something maybe something psychedelic. You know what? I'm a big fan of this. Every Monster Bash, I usually get really shit cards, but I'm really enjoying this. Claws, that's a general one. That's very basic, which is good. It means it's up for interpretation. It could be whatever I want. Luminous butt. You know what? It just so happens that I bought a bunch of these Halloween finger lights. We're definitely going to be using these. Let's just start building then. Speaking of Halloween, somebody at a game shop near my house, they gave me this. They gave me a corn stamp. So like I didn't get any candy, but I do have a corn stamp. Corn. Everybody watching at home needs to stop what they're doing right now and go get corn. I am going to be using this. I found this at a Goodwill, and I skinned him in the back of my place of employment. I'm not going to tell you where I'm employed, because I think I will lose my job if they knew that's what I was doing while on the clock. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. I just kind of want to point out that I set a little bit of an arbitrary rule for myself, and it's that I'm not planning on doing any additional sculpting to this. It's just going to be completely scratch built, which wasn't the initial plan, especially with how organic this thing is kind of turning out. What I am going to do is going to use some of this hot glue, which is low temp hot glue, so I can kind of like mush it and mold it. Most of the materials I've been using have just been like miscellaneous Goodwill or dollar store Halloween decorations. Like there's these skeleton hands I've been cutting up. This thing is from something or another, I don't remember. Some Halloween thing, I think from Joann's Fabrics. This is from a skeleton bat from the dollar store. This is a Harry Potter thing. After staring at this thing for probably a solid 20-30 minutes, I have decided to remove the Mr. Potato Head from this thing's back. I just think it creates a shape way too bulbous to be the kind of unnerving look that I was going for. I have an idea. It's very much out there, and it might look completely ridiculous. This is what I need is like concept art, my creations. Because I never know where they're going. And a lot of times that works out okay, but just as many times it does not work out okay, and I end up making something that looks goofy as fuck. This is a beholder from D&D. This is one of the first miniatures I ever painted. I've already cut them apart just a little bit to get at some of those eye stalks, but I think I'm going to take even more eye stalks. So I was thinking I was just gonna give a bunch of like spider legs along the end here, along the worm tail. That kind of gets away from the concept of it's dragging itself along, which I think is much creepier. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put a bunch of spider legs on the very front. I would be doing exact measurements, and if I were you, I would be. I'm not you, so stop trying to make me like you. Second of all, I'm just kind of throwing shit together. Like this project is the least coordinated I have done in a very long time. They are gonna have to start killing the show horses to keep up with my demand for glue. What you gotta understand about me is that I am very, very good at wasting time. And I've managed to waste more time than I thought possible. It has been months since I have begun this video. Actually, I do have another video on the back burner, so it's not gonna be too long between this upload and the next one. But here it is. Here's the guy. I painted him off screen as is per tradition. Here he is. Glamour shots in a second.